Late winter, early spring is a great time to assess your overall landscape to ensure success for the coming year. So a few things that you can do is just look and see what may or may not have made it well through winter if we've had a particularly harsh winter. And also too, if the trees have not leafed out yet that are deciduous, it's a great time to really see that structure and make some determinations on removing some crossing or rubbing limbs that could be problematic. So really just assessing the overall health is what you should be doing before we go into summer.
An assessment of health that is all too often tied to the heart of any successful landscape, the irrigation system.
Well, it's good practice to definitely service and check your irrigation system before you prep for warm weather. We've had a mild winter this year, but that's not always the case. So start from your point of connection out and inspect all parts of your system.
Also, if your irrigation controller is more than 10 years old, it might be a good time to consider replacing it. Advances in technology have made it easier than ever to maintain your landscape while saving water.
Spring weather can be really unpredictable. And one of the beautiful things with the newer controller systems where you can directly access your controller through an app on your phone is if we get a sudden burst of weather and you want to be able to manage your irrigation, you can shut it down.
It's always a good rule of thumb to monitor your plants regularly. And if you're planning to add new plants to your landscape, you'll need to consider the special care they'll need to get them through the heat of those first couple of summers.
For all your plants, they really can benefit too from adding and supplementing some organics to the soil. So you could apply compost or organic mulches to the root zone of trees and shrubs. And what happens is they'll break down over time, and it's like a slow release fertilizer for those plants.
And something you might not realize is some plants, especially non-natives, can sunburn just like we do. So they too will need protection from the searing summer sun.
And also plants that might need shade, especially if they're newly planted. If we wait a little too long into the spring or summertime, they're going to need some help through the summer. So you could apply shade cloth or maybe place them in a place that they're going to get an extra break of shade if they require that throughout their lifespan.
It's definitely a busy time of year for gardeners, but if any of it seems a bit overwhelming, consider making the Springs Preserve your first stop for ideas, assistance, or instruction.
So any of the things that we've discussed today are easily done by homeowners, and you don't have to be a professional to do a lot of this stuff. And we offer a lot of classes and tours here, so visit our website to find out more information for upcoming classes and programming. And also feel free to send us a specific question to our email address, which is askadesertgardener@springspreserve.org.